Welcome everyone to another video, and in this video we are very excited to share the season 12 Go Battle League update, Season of Light, and there is a lot to look forward to. Huge change. I'm very excited. Obviously I'm here with my wife Cindy, aka Greenish Backwards. So let's go ahead and get started. We haven't taken too much of a look at it. We've obviously seen some stuff on Twitter, but we want to get a pretty fresh look at it and then see how it is. So obviously on the heels of the 2022 Pokemon World Championships, which were really exciting. So look forward to some exciting updates with it. So Go Battle League, Season of Light, start date, rank resets, and under season rewards. Nothing too different here. You'll get a bunch of dust. Don't forget Star Piece at the beginning of the season. All the ranks will be reset. All the rank requirements will be the same. So nothing too big there. Let's take a look at the season. We're going to start off with Great League and Little Cup Jungle Cup Remix. I'm not a huge fan of the Little Cups, but I know a lot of people are, so should be fun. I think there was a ban in that one where they're banning Salandit. Because Salandit was actually kind of ridiculous in that cup. It was, and also it was like kind of iffy on how you get it. And then we continue with Great League. So I think what they're doing is they're doing 2 weeks of Great League, and then they're rotating the theme cups on a weekly basis, which I think is good. Because like if you want, say you come up with a really good team in Great League or in Ultra League, it's you want to at least have a little bit of time with it. The theme cups get kind of boring after more than a week, so it makes sense that they're only a week. We have Second Cup. I already know the ban that's happening here, which I think is really good. We'll get down to the details there. We have Weather Cup. I think these are all the Pokemon with Weather Ball. Oh, which is really interesting here. I think that's it. Ultra League Premier Classic, finally. And we got Master League Premier Classic as well, which is absolutely amazing. Both of those, Ultra League Premier Classic is going to be a huge fan favorite, especially. I already know there's a Walrein nerf. So Walrein will still be strong, but not as prominent. So we'll see way less of that Walrein Trevenant core. We'll see way more Trevenant. I'm just going to warn everyone now. Trevenant's going to be absolutely everywhere, but that's something we'll just have to figure it out. Master League, Master Premier Classic, which is good. Not a huge fan of Master Premier Classic. I think it's like too much like Gyarados Double Charm. Master League and Evolution Cup. I have to take a look at the Evolution Cup. I think this is second stage Pokemon only. So things like Vigoroth will be really strong. There's also a few other Pokemon that are really strong as well. But Vigoroth is going to be a staple in that cup. And then we have all three leagues here. Halloween Ultra League Edition. That's actually really interesting. I think Nidoqueen will absolutely destroy in this cup because Nidoqueen's already really strong. And then without Sableye in the meta, then Nidoqueen is going to be really strong. But you have like other Pokemon that can deal with it, like Cofagrigus, and actually one of the new Pokemon that which we'll talk about later. Willpower Cup. Actually, don't know what that one is. Ultra Premier, very nice. And then Element Cup, and then Catch Cup. There's no Master League Classic, which is a little disappointing here, but that's okay here. Let's go back to Go Battle Day. Kuzma, I'm not sure what that is. That must be a character within.
But that's during the Avatar.
That's actually during our wedding ceremony day. So there's going to be a lot of battles. We're probably going to stream on our wedding day. So lots of people will go up and battle, and we'll have some rewards and prizes, that kind of stuff. 4 times dust on win reward. Get 100 battles. Looks like there's time research, XP, rare candy, watch bracelet, and then elite charge TM, which is always super nice here. And then these are the leagues I'll build: Master League and Master Premier Classic. Go Battle Day. Oh, Miltank. Okay, I'm actually really excited for this one. Miltank will be a guaranteed reward. And then Miltank, I believe it's getting rollout, which will make it like a really interesting Pokemon for rollout is a rock move, generates a lot of energy, doesn't do a lot of damage. But Miltank has absolutely really good charge moves. Body Slam, Wild Charge is probably the moveset you want to run in Great League. And then you probably want to run Ice Beam in Ultra League to deal with the Giratinas, to deal with the Trevenants.
Did you say Ice Beam?
Ice Beam. right? So rollout, body slam, ice beam, I think is Ultra League, and then rollout, body slam, wild charge for
Normal.
this is a normal type. You might want to run ice beam, but the wild charge is kind of necessary to help better deal with Registeel. But Registeel is getting nerfed too, so. And then we see another elite charging, which is really nice. Active leads will be Ultra League and Will Power Cup, which we'll see in a little bit here. Guaranteed encounters here. I like the Gumi. Actually, is nice. These other ones are kind of meh. Obviously, the Pikachu Libre is always really nice. We get a shiny this season. Standard encounters here. Let's see if there's anything good. Litwig is always kind of a fun pick. Furlish for people that don't have. Jellicent. Lickitung, always really nice. Him on top, interesting pick. Phantoms are good. Obviously, you get the legendaries, Axews, Gumis. Nothing like too crazy here, but these are just standard encounters. Avatars and rewards. Okay, all right. Team Skull. Okay, oh, this is Team Skull leader. Okay, I think a lot of people will like this pose. I think. Wondering if it's going to be moving. Probably,
yeah, definitely.
Probably doing the dance
Yeah.
thing. So that'd be a good one here. Great League. We already know these ones here. Let's go down to Little Cup Remix. So these are really good bands because these are all like the strongest Pokemon in Little Jungle Cup. So make it a little bit more dynamic. Because Slende was absolutely ridiculous. Its typing, its moveset was just way too strong. And Ducklet's always super strong in any a Little Cup. It's loud, especially with Bronzor band. Okay, Evolution Cup. So 1500 CP, only Pokemon that evolve at least once and can evolve again. So any second stage one. So the Vigoroth is like the one that comes top of mind for me. I don't know if there's any. I don't know if you can actually look this up here. Okay, so we're gonna want to look for a Pokemon that has counter. That's the second stage one. That could-
Haxorus, right?
Oh, no, Haxorus is the final stage.
Oh.
I forgot
What's the second?
I forgot.
Bar, something.
Oh, it doesn't look like there's any Pokemon here on that get it, but I'm sure there's like some flying Pokemon.
Just kidding.
Really, there's only Vigoroth, right? Only Vigoroth. That's weird. But I know there's another move getting added, but hopefully there's some checks to Vigoroth in the meta, or the Vigoroth will be Psychic Cup. Mew will be banned, and it makes total sense, right? Because it has Shadow Claw there, right?
Yeah.
So, if we look at it, I think one Pokemon that's gonna be really strong is gonna be Shadow Gardevoir, right? We can actually run our own custom ranking here. All right, I already know that Shadow Gardevoir is gonna be absolutely ridiculous here. Psychic here, and then we're gonna ban. I think it's 150. Well, I can probably just ban type it in, but we're gonna hit. Yeah, Gardevoir is going to be ridiculous here. Though Gardevoir Bronzon is really strong too. So it's kind of be like Gardevoir Bronzon Malamar. Galarian Rapidash is like super interesting. And this one is super glassy though. But Megahorn allows you to hit neutral against Gardevoir and Bronzon. And then as well, Galarian Slowking, yeah. So it's not like too crazy of a cup. It's going to be like a lot of Gardevoir, a lot of Bronzon. So we'll see how that goes. This is Ultra League.
Oh.
Only fire, water, ice, and oh no, okay.
Oh, not the weather ball
No,
thing.
that's just the weather ball type things. But that's pretty interesting too. So we'll see how that goes. I'm curious on what's going to be good for this one. Ultra League here. I'll get rid of this. So it's fire, water, ice, rock. I'm trying to think of it. Okay. Oh, Credilli. Credilli. Okay. All right. Know someone that's gonna be very excited. But Credilli, Abomasnow. Basically, like, man, basically Cradilly and Abomasnow beat Swampert, and then Swampert should do pretty well against the rest. Yeah, but Poliwrath looks really interesting here because it can hit super effective versus the Cradilly, but in Ultra League, each of them don't like one-shot each other. Palkia! Okay. That's kind of funny here. Loses to Abomasnow, just barely though. It actually, man, Palkia might be the best safe switch here. I actually can't see that right now, but it might. Okay, well, Walreign's still here. Kyurem as well.
It's the only dragon type.
Palkia is also dragon.
Right.
Yeah, it shows it's water. Walreign's obviously getting nerfed, so it'll be a little bit lower on this list. It'll still be good here. I see Kingdra. I could see Kingdra as a really good safe switch as well, right? Because there's like nothing that absolutely destroys Kingdra here, right? Look at all the matchups are like in the 400s. I think the same thing for Palkia. Unless they change some of the movesets here, but this is going to be a very interesting cup. Mega chart. Okay, well, this includes megas here, so yeah. Pretty interesting cup here. We have Halloween, which you already know, and then we have Halloween in Ultra League. So let's change this. Let's check it out here. I already know Neoqueen's going to be ridiculous in this matchup. Was it Ghost, Dark, and Fairy? Yeah, Poison already. Fairy. It's gonna be Nidoqueen. It's gonna be a Nidoqueen meta. Nidoqueen's gonna be like 100, and everything else is gonna be like 91. Oh. Yeah. Basically, I guess you have Giratina instead of Sableye, but it's gonna be It's gonna be really difficult to navigate Giratina because then you have like Mandibuzz, you have Drapion. I'm sure a few other Pokemon that will come up as well. But Gengar looks kind of interesting here, but it's hard. It's gonna be a Nidoqueen meta, and then you gotta figure out what your checks are, which are basically. Scizor actually looks really interesting here. The Steel Bugs look really interesting because they're able to handle Nidoqueen pretty well, and they have like play against the Dark Poisons. They'll struggle against the Ghost, so I could definitely see a lot of Nidoqueen, a lot of Bug Steel. Tapu also looks kind of interesting here too. So
How come Mandibuzz is so low, but it beats like most of the...
well, it actually loses to most of the Dark Poisons.
Oh.
This one is also running Snarl. If it's running Air Slash, then it might be a little bit better. It would be definitely be better here. So Air Slash is probably the way to go. I don't know what you need Snarl necessarily for. I guess the better Giratina matchup, but you still like dominate Giratina. And I think if you run Dragon Breath here, so if we force a moveset change here, I don't know why it's doing that moveset here. And we rerun this. I think Giratina will actually be even better. Because then Giratina can then... I guess it moved slightly up. What was it before?
It was 3 before.
But it was scored 90... I think it was like 90... Maybe it didn't go up. Let's see. So it's 95.6 with Dragon Breath.
Oh, you changed the shadows.
Oh, yeah. So it's slightly higher. It's like I think Dragon Breath is the way to go. Obviously, Shadow Claw makes it better Trev matchup and like a better Gengar matchup, but Dragon Breath gives you more flexibility against the Dark Poisons and all that stuff. So I guess it makes a worse matchup against like Fortress, Scizor, that kind of thing. So, but yeah, it's gonna be a lot of Ultra League, a lot of Neoqueen. Willpower Cup. Fighting, Psychic, Dark. Thank goodness they banned Gardevoir. Oh my goodness. If they didn't ban Gardevoir, that would have been absolutely crazy. Fighting here. I think like is that right?
No, I don't think there's fight or no fairy.
No fairy, no
Fight
fairy.
is psychic.
I know fairy, yeah, psychic, yeah. Gardevoir. Oh, Gardevoir is banned.
Exclude Weasler.
Where's the tag? No, species. To ban carnivore and I should just look up the dex number for it, but oh, Sneasler. Oh my gosh, that's terrible. That's terrible. This is an interesting moveset here. Yeah, Sneasler being this high up is pretty bad. It's very difficult Pokemon to get. Yeah. Okay, that's fine though. But hopefully maybe they can make a ban on it later on. Oh, nice. Interesting moveset. I guess it has charm. Is this like saving grace here? But these are like non-stab charms, right? Element Cup Remix. Another slanted ban here. Makes sense. Or is this the same one? No, this is this is very similar Pokemon.
Yeah.
Catch Cup. Nice. Love to see it. Double kick here. We'll see. It doesn't say how much energy it generates, but I think we kind of know from the data mines. It's gonna be like Hex, just like a harder hitting Hex, and then Fairy Wind is like a Mudshot Poison Sting clone, which is gonna be interesting. We'll see what it gets added to. Zapkin no guarantee.
Okay.
Still makes it strong. I would have liked to see it both get nerfed. So we'll see what percentage it is. 50%, 30%. There's okay. Increased energy cost. I expect this to be 5 energy increase.
Oh, so we don't know the actual energy.
Yeah, you won't know until the season starts, or you look at the data mine.
Okay.
Yeah, this definitely hurts Walrein here, because it does make like the Shadow Walrein Trevenant matchup. Because then Trevenant will always win CMP and be able to get to the moves at the same time, but obviously win CMP. And then as well, you can no longer bank an Earthquake and an Icicle Sphere. It'll still be strong, don't get me wrong, but it's not as strong. The 5 energy is like a pretty big difference. 1 extra Powder Snow that you have to do every single time, every 2 charge moves is a pretty big deal. Energy generation decrease, it makes sense. Otherwise, Miltank would be too strong. Ancient Power is now 60 power, but now it's only one stage instead of 2 stages.
Okay.
So it makes sense. Now it makes Ancient Power like a not so crappy move. So it's gonna be a little bit more consistent. But realistically, who uses Ancient Power? Just Togekiss. Right? But it does mean that with the 20 additional power, that Ho-Oh, it's not as like comfortable as Ho-Oh to tank it.
What about Giratina?
Now the Giratina in the Noni, like you could throw the Ancient Power, then it wouldn't necessarily KO the Giratina Owen Masters. Now it probably will KO. It does like 50% more than it does before. So, and then Ominous Wind, attack defense amount has been lowered. Okay, well that's better here, right? Because the boost on Giratina O was just like too ridiculous. I'm surprised that they. It wasn't. Isn't it 40? Is it not? Am I wrong? Am I wrong here? I thought. Yeah, I'm not sure you can actually see it here. Okay. All right. I'm not sure what. Oh, I gotta do another Pokemon here. Giratina here. It didn't. The Ominous Wind didn't get a power buff as well?
The forward.
Because it's also 40. Check your game here, but quick attack. This is actually really this could be really interesting.
Womong did it?
Quick attack. Diggersby.
Okay.
I'm saying it's not something you necessarily should sleep on, but Alolan Raticate, increased energy generation, like it could be really interesting. Like I definitely wouldn't sleep on Quick Attack. I don't think it to be too game changing here. Tackle getting increased energy generation. Ninarina getting Thunderbolt. Oh, it's 45. Oh, interesting. Is that different than Ancient Power? Tokus. Oh, what did it say? 40 to 40, 60. No. Oh, that's the energy. That's the energy. Yeah. Right? No. That's the damage. That's damage. What am I talking about? That's weird. Okay. Maybe it's a typo or something. I don't know. Thunderbolt, Ice Beam. Oh, this is to help out the middle cup.
Oh, okay,
Right?
okay,
The
okay,
evolution
okay.
cup. The evolution cup. Right?
Yeah.
Because now actually these are decent vigor off counters.
Now I want the purified Nidorino.
Yeah. Nidoking getting double kick. That's actually pretty awesome. The poison jab is still really strong. Psychic Fang on Arcanine doesn't really change anything. Tentacruel getting Scald is absolutely amazing.
Oh,
That's absolutely amazing. That's absolutely amazing. Now you run Poison Jab, Scald, and well, okay.
You just completely replace Hydro Pump?
Yeah, replace Hydro Pump. Now you run. I think you run Scald, Poison Jab, Scald, Blizzard.
Okay.
No acid spray needed. Yeah. That's awesome there. It should let's actually take a look here. I want to go to here. Tentacruel. And then let's put Blizzard. And then Tentacruel. We want let's just make it comparable movesets here, though I don't think you would run this one right now. I don't think it's 50p2 like crazy game changing here, but you can see here. Oh my gosh, that's such a huge difference. Though, like honestly, I think you run. Well, you have to really debate what you want to run here, but you probably run Acid Spray, Hydro here, which is a different moveset. So then the matchups do change here. So with Acid Spray, Hydro Pump, but this is like very
With the
bait.
bait.
Yeah.
Always Sims better.
Always Sims way better. Because you can see a number of matchups like Drapion, Flip, right? Because you're obviously Acid Spray, and then you get to the move bear, but it makes it way more consistent, which I really like. And then Galarian Rapidash will get Fairy Wind. It already has Psycho Cut, so it's like you want the fairy damage, which might be helpful in some cups for sure. Ice Punch for the Haunter. Oh, I don't know if it really helps out that much. Maybe in the middle cup, because now you can Ice Punch. Well, these are these just poison? No ground, right?
No ground thing.
Okay, yeah.
Poison.
Oh, is it that's the first stage though.
Oh, isn't it?
You want
Did I hit this one?
Okay, it's just poison. Poison. Okay. And then Marowak. Okay, you know what? They had Marowak in the holographic thing. They were just foreshadowing that it was gonna be pretty awesome. Hitmonlee getting double kick.
Okay.
Hitmonlee has close combat and Stone Edge, so it makes it kind of interesting. Really good charge move. Fairy Wind on Galarian on Weezing is actually super interesting. Let's just I think we just go this one. Galarian. We go Weezing here. Galarian. So
I don't have a good one of those.
so let's just give it Poison Sting, right? Because it's a clone.
Okay.
And then is it Ultra that you want to do it? Okay, but let's just see. Okay, it doesn't make it too crazy in Ultra League. It's not gonna be too crazy. It's just gonna be interesting and actually does pretty bad, but it makes it a little bit more interesting than before. So, and I think you have like a couple options here. You could run Sludge, you could run Overheat. Then it makes it like super baity here, but I think it's an interesting Pokemon. Body Slam. Wow, that's kind of crazy there. That's actually kind of crazy. Body Slam. Because then you run Dragon Breath, Aqua Tail, Body Slam, which is really nice. Superpower on Dragonite. It's actually really nice. But though
Wait, that's not gonna be a community move?
no, it's not gonna be a community move. So Dragonite. The thing is though, if you run Superpower, then you have to give up Hurricane. But now you have a. Do you have a better? Do you actually beat? Oh, you actually beat Dialga in the one shield. Well, you had to bait here. Can you just get to double superpower? No, you can't. You have to bait. But it makes it a little bit more interesting. So now you can't just farm all the way down. Well, you can one shield him. Well, okay. Yeah, the superpower does 109%. So not 109, but 109 damage, 59%. So it would actually live the superpower here. It's at least interesting. And then that's actually pretty interesting as well. Because now it has much better like steel matchup. Probably don't run air release here. I don't know. And this thing is really tanky. You can see its stat proc here is very high. It still gets absolutely destroyed by a lot of things, but at least it makes it a little bit more interesting. It's going to definitely have some play in some cups. So it loses the Diggersby. I guess the Fire Punch. Just barely though. It's a really close matchup, and it still gets destroyed by G-Fist because I guess G-Fist reaches the multiple rock slides beforehand. Mm-hmm. And the Dynamic Punch is only 44%, but still pretty nice move. Lantern Gang Surf is like, welcome to the Lantern meta. Lantern is the sim hero, in my opinion, in Great League with, not sim hero. It's going to be like Altaria, where it like on paper has like a lot of fantastic matchups. Mm-hmm. You're going to see its win rate is like going to be pretty insane here. 27 wins here. And then but it gets like absolutely destroyed by like grass types, right? Where's Trev here? Where's no Trev? Oh, Trev's right here. And then G-Fist is still a problem. Swampert's still gonna be a problem. Swampert's like, well, most Swampers run Earthquake, but if you run a Water Gun here, still not great here. But it now beats Swampert with no EQ. Really depends on what you run around here. No, that's regular Stunfisk. It gets still beat by. Where's the Galarian one? Yeah, it still gets beat by the. I'm sure it's kind of baity, so it's gonna be really interesting Pokemon. Definitely one that you want to have. Mm-hmm. And then Jumpluff getting Fairy Wind. Honestly, I don't think like too crazy. Because it already has Bullet Seed, which generate energy pretty quickly, but Fairy Wind will do it a little bit faster. Still gets walled by Registeel. Actually, I'm not sure if with the extra energy generation, it'll make it better against G-Fist. Espeon will get Psychic Fang, and then Girafarig, double kick Psychic Fang, Thunderbolt. It actually is, I wouldn't necessarily sleep on it. Dunsparce getting Rollout.
Okay.
It has a really good moveset. It has Rock Slide, Draw Run. Is actually pretty tanky too. So I can definitely see it. Especially a lot of people run G-Fist Sableye. Now it has like decent play against G-Fist Psychic Fang on Steelix. I don't think it's crazy. Rollout Milk Tank is going to be nice. Mawile getting Fairy Wind. I'm not 100% sure the Fire Fang is really nice against opposing steels. Mm-hmm. Manectric getting Psychic Fang. Camera Up getting Incinerate. That's awesome. Lopunny getting Double Kick. Okay, good. Now it's going to be slightly better in raids. Yeah. Subat. I don't really have this one built. This getting Fairy Wind. Honestly, I don't think it really matters too much. I guess it helps it with Giratina in Masters and a few other things, but the Vine Whip is also really nice too. Surpuff getting Fairy Wind. Oh man, this thing doesn't this thing have good charge moves?
Yeah, like they're
Oh man, it makes it a completely different Pokemon here. Go Poison Jab here. It still gets absolutely destroyed, but it's at least interesting here. Incineroar getting double kick. His fire spin right now. So double, but the thing is double kick. It's interesting here. This thing
Shadow Call.
that's actually really interesting for it because right now it has waterfall. I don't even know how to pronounce this. That Nihilego. Getting poison jab is really nice for masters. Double. Oh my gosh, this thing gets double kick too. This thing is actually. Or is this what I'm thinking that? Dude, oh, this one is the one that
The
with.
Ulu one, right?
Oh, okay, no. It doesn't get wild church. Oh, double gets wild church. Oh, this is interesting because then you probably run. Oh, this second actually is kind of crazy here with a double kick. Because okay, Miltank doesn't get it gets ice beam, but this one gets payback wild church. Okay, could be really interesting. This thing is actually gonna be really strong, and then Ringless getting Shadow Claw is really nice.
Galarian or whatever.
I forget what jet it is, but it's like the Kof Rodriguez
Yeah.
other form. So hopefully people have been. Did you get a good one?
I don't think so. This one?
Yeah, you definitely want it for both.
Cool. So I think this is just
Yeah.
a Hatch IB one.
Yeah, that's what you want though.
Yeah.
But really exciting update. Gonna be a lot of changes, especially for those that are gonna be attending the Baltimore regionals. It's gonna be wild. It's gonna be absolutely wild. GBL is gonna be absolutely wild too. All these draft metas, like whole battling system. We've been waiting for a huge update. This is like maybe the second biggest update. Maybe it's the biggest one. But a lot of changes. There's a few things that I kind of wish was all get changed. I think like Nidoqueen Poison Fang nerf would have been nice because
Nidoqueen didn't get
it
it?
didn't get nerfed.
Oh.
So like Nidoqueen is like really strong. It's gonna move up, especially with Walrein nerf. Now Walrein is like now Nidoqueen can beat Walrein in the 2 shield just in the lead. That's pretty insane. So anyways, hopefully you enjoyed. Let me know your favorite part of the update, and yeah, let me know your thoughts. And if you like this video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and bye everyone.